It's a late night at Disneyland. Your feet are shot, but your spirits are not. You need to find a quiet spot so this night and this conversation will never end. When the rides are done, it's time to crush some vibes with the ones you love at the place you love the most.
Greetings, fellow citizens of Disneyland. Brickey here. Today's adventure, finding all the fun late night chill spots that we can find in the final hour of Disneyland. Let's rip the park and find some of the better spots where you can waste away the last hour of a great evening at the park. City Hall is home to one of the best benches, best places where you can hang out and have this porch many times all to yourself at the end of the evening. Not only are you close to the main exit of the park, but you have this beautiful bench and this view to look out at the park and watch people just squeeze out that last little bit of magic. A very fun, quiet spot that you can hang out. You can sit on the banister here with your buds. This is a spot that you can take over and make your own and get that last minute of Disneyland magic here as you just watch the park slowly fade away at the end of another magical day. People often ask me, Brickey, where's your favorite bench? I don't know if it's my favorite because it's hard to pick one of your children, but this is a premier bench here at the Small World Promenade. We have this one bench that has its back to the main thoroughfare. Your view is over this banister down into the old motorboats attraction. This is such a great spot to be able to sit and just really be isolated from everybody. This has got to go on one of the best benches of all time. And here on the other side of the perfect bench, we find ourselves actually on the old motorboat dock, where there are tables going down the entire length of the dock, giving you the ability to normally find a table that is a bit away from other guests, where you can sit out on this dock with water all around you, hear the faint sound of the Small World to one side of you, the echoes of the Matterhorn, and a waterfall sound in the background. It also comes equipped with a bench and several tables, giving you the ability to space yourself out from others just right across from where we just were as one of the best nighttime benches. The Small World Promenade has so many nice places, multi-levels with little cafe tables sprinkled all about, providing a great getaway spot at the end of your day.
That's a negative. That is affirmative.
So great to see the stormtroopers out at night. A rarity, but a great thing to see. Sure, this area can be totally packed and full during the day, but normally at night, this balcony will empty out, giving you a fantastic spot to sit and live your Star Wars fantasies. A great spot to have that space-age cold brew drink as you look over to the spires. Definitely a great spot to spend an evening in, and actually everywhere around the outer perimeter of Docking Bay 7 makes a great place to sit. Picnic tables here on the edge to see the Millennium Falcon, or across the way just to hang out and catch the vibe in the space in between Docking Bay 7 and Dock On doors. Another great late night lookout spot is sitting at one of the tables at the edge of Ronto Roasters, giving you great views down into the main thoroughfare of Galaxy's Edge, watching travelers go by as you listen to that sweet sound of Ronto Roasters, the Pod Racer grill behind you. All on the outside of the shops inside of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge are little picnic tables on both sides of the thoroughfare. The best thing is the ones across the way are actually in these little like inlets where you're pushed away from the main sidewalk. A fantastic spot to sit if you just want to get away, to wrap up your day inside of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. The patio outside of Casey Jr. offers you a scenic overlook of Fantasyland, which as the night goes on, dissipates at a nice pace. You can sit on one edge and watch Dumbo go by, or find yourself admiring King Arthur's carousel. Either way, this balcony sits roughly 3.5 to 4 feet up in the air, plenty of seating, giving you the ability to just kind of sit above and watch everybody else go by while you're not ready to say goodbye to a great night at Disneyland. Something relatively new to Disneyland are all of these tables inside of the area where you board to ride the Mark Twain. Mark Twain, unfortunately, is not doing Fantasmic right now, but fortunately for you, he gives you the ability to sit in these tables and to look over at this beautiful sailing ship while you hear the awesome background music of Frontierland. This is one of these spots that can be very crazy and hectic at day with people wanting to get away or wait to ride the Mark Twain, but at night it is pure Disneyland escapism. The outer edge of the Matterhorn has a thoroughfare full of little tables with the built-in benches on the edge of the planters. This makes a great late night spot to hang out, get a cold brew coffee from the Galaxy Grill, and listen to the sweet sounds of the Matterhorn as you and your friends have a fantastic conversation at the end of ripping the park all day. All right, this spot is definitely a little bit dark and a whole lot off the beaten path. But if you stand around the Pixie Hollow area on the edge of Fantasyland and where Tomorrowland meets, you can get off the main parade corridor. You can kind of stand over here, hang out, and just watch it all go by. It does lose points for not having any benches, but there's a rail that you can lean on. You can sit on the ground. But the view of just watching everybody get those last castle picks, watching the Astro Orbiter do its last spins of the night, and just getting that soft vibe of Main Street's background music loop, combined with the waterfalls that are around you and the sound of the Matterhorn, there's a 360 soundscape here that makes it such a great spot to hang out. Big Thunder Trail is a great spot. There are benches all along this thoroughfare. Normally at night it's pretty quiet as everybody exits through, so find an open one away from others and just enjoy sitting on the trail with the fun sounds of Big Thunder behind you, hearing the clicking of the lift hill, as well as all the yells of people that are having fun on the wildest ride in the wilderness. I just recently dropped Magnolia Park in my designer walkthrough tour of New Orleans Square. I have to say, Magnolia Park is one of the best chill spots in the entire park. They're always moving around the benches, and sometimes when it's the Haunted Mansion holiday overlay, this won't be available, but always a great spot to check out because you can hear the sound of jazz music, the boats going by on the rivers of America, and the sounds of the Haunted Mansion. Give Magnolia Square a chance to make this entire little area one of the places where you go to get away. If the porch behind me is taken, don't worry. There's plenty of other stoops to explore all up and down Main Street. So you can't always get the Main Street bench or that porch, but there's lots and lots of little stoops of steps that you can easily sit down on and watch everybody go by as you're not ready to say goodbye to your evening. But if you decide to sit on one of these little makeshift porches, make sure you're a citizen of Disneyland and don't leave your trash wherever you are sitting. Be a citizen and pick up after yourself. It's the thing you're supposed to do. Main Street isn't the only place that has porches and patios that you can hang out on. Don't forget, if it's not roped off, it's part of your Disney experience. So, the back side of the Plaza Inn is a great place to hang out with your friends and have plenty of space to sit back and watch Tomorrowland get ready for tomorrow. This balcony outside of the Enchanted Tiki Room gives you many tables to sit at as you look straight down into the main thoroughfare of Adventureland. One of the best soundtracks you'll hear inside of the entire park, matched with the vibes of the Jungle Cruise boats going by, the sound of a waterfall, and just an epic view looking into the heart of Adventureland, where at the end of the night you can watch people just slowly give up on their adventures. But not you. You've nestled in. You're holding down tight. You're holding the fort down. Your adventures have just begun. Trust me when I say that this is your best getaway. During the day, sometimes, yes, it can get crowded. You can see people over here hanging out. But as night falls, this is your absolute best getaway, Fowler's Harbor, and my favorite spot in the entire park. I love coming back here. I've been able to spend very quiet, fun evenings with family and friends. This is one of those places where you can just literally slow the clock down and squeeze out more good times on a great day at Disneyland. And with that, I know there's not a better spot in the entire park. I think we have gone around and showed you many different places where you can get away to have perfect late nights at Disneyland. And friends, there's so many other spots that I didn't show you tonight. I didn't want to show you any spots that people were in having a nice quiet time. It's not for me to ruin those people's evenings, exposing these spots while they're having a good time with them. So these are just a few of the many that you can find when you explore Disneyland and move at a different pace, where you're here to crush vibes, not rides. Friends, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment. I want to thank Club 1313 for making today's video possible, and thank each and every one of you for showing up and watching today's video. Yeah! Thank you for watching.